Stop for coming too crazy. Sorry, I just ate. I should have made a video, but I couldn't have lunch with you guys. Had to do some of me time, you know. But I'm back with my women. I hope you guys are doing good. I want to speak about how to love, because loving. I just want to talk, you know, like what's going on with the world today. It's just, why are you guys so raw? Like, I don't understand relationships, man. One day I'm doing good, one day I'm not doing good, one day I'm hurting, one day I'm happy, one day I'm losing it, one day at one moment I'm tired, one moment I'm happy, one moment I'm super tired, like, you know what I'm saying? How can you guys keep going? Because me personally, man, I love to the death, but I'm still selfish. And this is not how to be selfish. I try not to be selfish, but there's a lot of things that I have involved throughout my time span that I have living. It gets overwhelming. When you have a lot of, it's like chores. When you have a lot of chores, you start like, you know what I'm saying? Te enfadas, and like, you start becoming selfish. You start becoming blind at what is around you, needs to be done, because of so many things in the list. We forget to pay attention to our significant other or our friends. Like me, I'm out here just chilling, just alone, like, just, you know, but because I have plans. And that's where a lot of situations could go wrong in couples these days. That one is too busy to show love to the other person, and that person is considered selfish, or it become unaware that the other person, it needs help and needs them to be there, but they can't, porque they have too much weight. So as a woman, it's difficult, because you have a lot in your shoulders, especially with like babies and the food and education and the love making and the spending the time with each other and the rules, the guidelines and everything. It could become very stressful, and it could become, there's bad habits that could turn up. Self pain, depression, cheating, dishonesty, disloyalty. You need to be able to control these things at times, and you need to be self-aware of what is going around in your surroundings. Perhaps your husband or your wife is not paying that much attention because there's babies. There's no food in the dinner because the babies, or they're sick and she's just bad day. So you need to you need to be not selfish. You need to put in more work than the other person. You need to always be king. You always need to be on top. Meaning you always need to feel like you will win the battle no matter what. Meaning that you will end up, if the relationship broke up, you wouldn't have been losing. You feel me? That's the type of relationship you need to be having. If the times get hard, weigh it out. If you get stuck, then turn it around. Observation. Being selfish could get you a long way to the deep road of a dead end. So you need to catch yourself. You need to catch those feelings. You need to observe what is being selfish. What is considered selfishness with yourself. What is observe your other person. Like, what do you think his properties of selfishness, his what he shows as selfishness, and put that two and two together. You know what I'm saying? Put that one and one together, and make it a one, and figure out what's going on. Communication. You know, I have to always bring out communication, because it's very important. Very important. Sit down and watch some YouTube videos, some how-to videos, some relationships. Learn thyself. You can't be selfish. And if you become selfish, then try to get... This is where the forgiveness comes in. This is where every element of the feelings. That's what love is. Every element, every style of feelings, every style of a human is within love, and it's caught within a moment. And you could be just changing like this, changing. It's like rush hour in your mind and your brain. You're just switching roles, and you have to learn that and control that and understand that. And sometimes these roles intertwine where it becomes selfishness, and you need to realize that, and you need to be able to forgive and accept that you are being selfish and that you can't pick up the slack. And so the other, as the other significant other, then that's when his role as being the one to carry out, to help you out and pick you back up, will become a matter. Then that's when you speak up. When selfishness is going on, that's when you speak up. That's when you become real. Hey, I'm being selfish right now, help me out, you know? Like this, it's just... And people take that real serious, in a way of not in a likely good sense. So remember, communicate in a sense of persuasion, of not telling somebody to do, not aggressive, but kindness and peacefulness and real. Be real. Show your heart about it. Be about it. But tell the truth. Then that's, you could feel it. You remember, you know, there's chemistry in the air. There's love in the air. And if both of you guys are at the same page, then they both will understand. Anybody would understand, you know? You just have to be real, and you have to come out with the truth, even if it's ugly or not. Don't be scared. Don't be scared to be selfish. Do not be scared to be selfish, but let people know that you're selfish. That you're being selfish at that moment. You're getting caught in the moment, and you need time. You know, that's selfishness, when you need time for yourself. Like, back up, I need time, I'm being selfish, let me do this. And it becomes aggressive. Then, you know, bad things happen at the time, but you have to control it. You know, you can't blow up. You cannot make the other person think like, look, they need to fight more for you. No, you need to set the energy that you are okay, but that you just need selfishness time, basically. You know, or the other person is going to keep on working on trying to get you, because they don't understand. They don't understand that you're on that level. So you have to set the mood. You have to set the set of energy somehow to control your other person, your other significant other, to control and to let them know, to feel like you are having a time. And that's it. That's how you not be selfish. But it's okay to be selfish. Don't be scared to not be selfish. That's time on your own. That's when you meditate. That's when you go and think. You know? Think. Always a thinking. It's a thinking process.